Minnesota's top federal judge has summoned the acting head of ICE to appear before him on Friday, warning he may be held in contempt for allegedly defying court orders. And at the same time, ICE apparently are going to send agents to the Winter Olympics. Italy is not pleased. Who do we want to tell us about this? Of course, it's Simon Marks, our US correspondent. Simon, this ICE story, particularly with regard to Minnesota, goes on. And of course, Donald Trump seems to be backing down a little bit.
I am not certain that Donald Trump really is backing down all that much, Ian. I mean, certainly we've seen a head roll in the form of Greg Bovino, the head of the Border Patrol, the swaggering, strutting individual that has been accused for weeks of goading the citizens of Minneapolis and terrorizing both immigrants and non-immigrants there, even at one point within the last few days, starting to wander around the city wearing a full-length overcoat that reminded many onlookers of the kind of garments that the SS used to wear in Nazi Germany. He's being removed from Minnesota. He is reportedly losing his commander title within the Border Patrol, and there were also reports last night that his access to social media was being curtailed by the White House. So concerned were they about the depths of the extremism that he has been espousing. But they have sent President Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, who himself is no stranger to occasional extremist outbursts. He's the man who threatened last year to arrest the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, when they were pushing back against ICE operations on the streets of Los Angeles. Today, leaving the White House, it was notable that President Trump avoided answering a direct question that he was asked by a reporter. And you'll have to put up with the noise of Marine One in the background as we play you this clip.
Do you believe that Alex Pretti's death was justified?
Well, you know, we're doing a big investigation. I want to see the investigation. I'm going to be watching over it. I want a very honorable and honest investigation. I have to see it myself.
Is Kristi Noem going to step down?
No.
Was Alex Pretti's killing last Saturday justified? The president sidestepped the question. He was asked later if he thought that Mr. Pretti had been an assassin, as his own Deputy White House Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, has claimed. The president briefly said no, but then immediately went on to say, but you can't walk in with guns. You can't bring guns to the streets of Minneapolis, which is only further going to enrage the pro-gun lobby here, because they argue that Mr. Pretti was carrying, as he was, a legally permitted handgun, and certainly wasn't brandishing it at the Border Patrol, as President Trump's Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, has suggested. You heard there, she is staying in post. More lies today from her deputy, Tricia McLaughlin, appearing on Fox News.
I pray every morning and every night for Alex Pretti and his family. This was completely preventable, and we never want to see a loss of life. And it is a reminder that when you do obstruct lawful operations, especially if you're armed, it's dangerous and it can be deadly. You have the right to practice your First Amendment, of course, and your Second Amendment rights, but do so responsibly and without breaking federal law.
Now, of course, there's no indication that Mr. Pretti was breaking any federal law on Saturday when he was gunned down by those Border Patrol agents, nor that he was trying to interfere with law enforcement activities. He was simply exercising his legal right to observe those activities and to record them on his cell phone camera. We also heard today from the First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump. As you know, she is promoting her new documentary all about her. And she appeared on Fox News this morning and, of course, was asked about the crisis in Minneapolis.
I know my husband, the president, had a great call yesterday with the governor and the mayor, and they're working together to make it peaceful and without riots. I'm against the violence, so if we protest in peace. And we need to unify in this time.
And of course, Mr. Pretti was doing precisely that on Saturday. Melania Trump's documentary opening this weekend in movie theatres all over the United States. And as in the UK, there are still plenty of tickets available for it, Iain. So if you want to go and see it, the opportunity is arising.
Well, I'm sure you'll be first in the queue, Simon, but tell us why the Italians are angry.
Well, the Italians are angry because it has been announced that ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Division of the US government, which of course is responsible for the killing of Renee Good, the 37-year-old US citizen killed in Minneapolis earlier this month, are going to be accompanying the US delegation to the Winter Olympics in Italy next month. According to the State Department, ICE agents will join a security team there to vet and mitigate risks at national criminal organizations. That's actually a statement that was put out by Tricia McLaughlin, the Assistant Secretary at the Homeland Security Ministry. All security operations will remain under Italian authority. The statement added that ICE does not conduct immigration enforcement operations in foreign countries. So what they mean about vetting and mitigating risks from transnational criminal organizations at the Winter Olympics is unclear. Maybe Cosa Nostra is going to target the Winter Olympics, masquerade as a bobsledding team. I'm not sure, but the Italians are not happy, and the mayor in Italy of the host city is making it absolutely clear in Milan that they are not going to be welcome to join the American.
I think ICE have been interfering with our line there, Simon, I think, but just about held out. Simon, thank you very much indeed. That's Simon Marks, LBC's Washington correspondent.